guys. Thank you. That guy. I'm crushing it. Why are you taking my picture now? They're like, oh, this, gotta catch this train wreck on film. Did you get that one? All right, guys. Our next comic coming up to the stage, one of the newer comics to the scene, guys. Please give it up for Stacey Stark. Woo!
No one was taking a picture of you, Dusty. That's my friend Nick with my camera.
Yeah, I
know. I've been really stressed out lately, and I'm not totally sure why, but the reason that I know that I'm stressed out is because I keep having these dreams about not being able to find a proper toilet. Like, it's always just like a wooden plank with like a hole in the center, but it's like too far back for me to really like sit on it comfortably, or like it's just like in a room where there's like other people around, or like it's just like a metal hole in the wall. And then like when I wake up, I don't even have to pee. I don't know, a couple months ago when I first started doing stand-up, I made a joke about having sex dreams about my grandma. And yeah, that really bit me in the ass. Because like at the time that I made that joke, it actually wasn't even true. But then just the other day, I did have a dream where my grandma did try to have an interaction with me. But the thing about my dreams is that they're very realistic. Like, they look just like real life, and I respond to situations the same way that I would in real life. Like, I make the same decisions with all like the same morals and shit. And when my grandma advanced on me, I was like, whoa, like, it's not gonna happen. So it's good to know what I would do in that situation. Being a tiny little lesbian, I often get confused as a 14-year-old boy. Like, you know, because I have like the Justin Bieber haircut and whatever. And but I found that it actually goes both ways. Like, whenever I see another person who has like the same haircut as me and like the same general physical whatever, I always have to look at them for a long time and think, is that a 14-year-old boy or is that someone I can pick up? And in most cases, it turns out just to be a 14-year-old boy, and I feel like a creep for staring at them for so long and having thoughts about them. But, shit. Forgot what my next joke was about that. Oh yeah, sorry. One time when I was in college, I was sitting on the balcony, like next to the auditorium, and there was like a boys' choir contest going on that day, and this whole group of 14-year-old boys came up to me, and one of them was like, "Hey man, do you know where we're supposed to meet at?" And I just looked at them like they were stupid, and I was like, okay, for one thing, I'm a girl, I'm 20 years old, I go to school here, and no, I don't know where you're supposed to meet at. And they were like, they just looked completely embarrassed. It was so funny. Other people who confuse my age and gender are old people and small children. When I used to work at McDonald's especially, like I'd have little kids be like, "Are you a girl or a boy?" and like their mom or whatever would just be like, "You're not supposed to ask people that." And I would just say something weird to them, like, I'm not really sure yet, or like, I don't know, I haven't decided. And like they would just look like completely in awe. Their mom would look completely horrified. And with old people, like, I always get comments like, "Oh, excuse me, sir," or like, "Congratulations, young man." And then like eventually, like they find out on their own. Like I don't tell them, but they find out on their own that I'm actually a girl. And they look completely embarrassed when they find out. And in case any of you are still confused, if you forgot what I said earlier, I am a 23-year-old woman lesbian. That's my demographic. Thank you.
Stacey Stark, everybody, keep it going. Everyone's grandpa recently described Stacey as a funny little guy. You can use that. Writing jokes, guys. Our next comic coming up to the stage, one of my best friends.